Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Feed the Beast Monster on the Fusion Craft server. Well, today we're playing around with a little bit of stuff. We'll go into detail of automating the AE network, what we need to do with it, but I thought I'd show you some of the ideas I was having for the mob tower, or not the mob tower, but the farms we were going to do. So originally I was going to go with this idea, which was to have this thing down here. It's an activator, and it could left click or right click, and this one can left click or right click. You could sneak, you could tell it to right click or left click. You can tell it whether it's sneaking or not sneaking. You could tell it to use like this item, then this item, then, and you just go around in a circle, and you can tell it to aim high, aim low. It's really cool, but at the same time it just doesn't work for our purpose. If I could just grab this real quick, let's grab that. And okay, yeah, see, it just hit me. So what I was thinking is I have it here, but it breaks the block. Instead of being able to plant a seed on top of it, it breaks the block and just completely doesn't put it out because there's no out to it, but it just breaks the whole block. Well, then I was going over design to where, like, let's see if we can grab some dirt. This thing is awesome. No, of course no dirt, but I will grab just some limestone to demonstrate. Okay, so I was thinking about going with this to where we had rows instead of doing like a tower, kind of like do almost like a pyramid. But then I was gonna have it work about how I was gonna plant it, auto plant it, how I was gonna auto harvest it, and it just wasn't gonna work. The way I was looking at it is like have an MFR. I would have to have an MFR in each one of the levels going up, and it would only work, well, each one would work in the 15 by 15 area, but at the same time it just was too expensive. I might try it, but I'm probably going to do a little bit bigger scale tests. But this was the more likely scenario. Like, I tried this with how the water was going to be, but then it just came up, this is going to be the simplest design for the farm. For water will come down the sides. I'll have it shut off when I need to, like, the water will come down from the roof. It will shut off when it hits, when I want to shut off, the water will shut off on top, redstone signal to shut it off, and they'll have water come down the middle. It will flush out each one of these. So just let me demonstrate. Close out each one of these, and then water will come down. And I don't know if this is gonna work properly, but it will have the tower, so it won't be able to go either way. And I lost on my redstone, but it is hopefully this design will be able to suit us for the best of our needs for what we need. We need a redstone repeater there. There we go. But hopefully that helps us in the process of making this. This washed away. Right here, what I have is a vanilla, just a switch, inverted switch. So during the daytime, this is powered, and when it's powered, this torch is off, and then during daytime, it's sending out a signal. During the nighttime, it just sends out, when it turns off the signal here, gets sent out to each one of these lights. Lighter needs a repeater, so I have a repeater in front of each one of them, which gives it a tick delay, which allows it to light up. I've started getting the farm together. Still got to just replace one of these rows with dirt, but added the fences. I had to make a workaround for this wire because these pigs kept just getting in the way. So, you know, it's whatever. I have this working where I have a turtle that's eventually digging out this whole bottom. See, for the inside, we're going to need precision. And so I have him just digging out each one of these levels. He stopped because chunk unloaded, but he just he'll dig out this whole bottom, and I'll probably have him dig out everything around this tower area, the sensitive area, and then the quarry will work on the other areas. As you see, this quarry is doing a lot of work. We have big quarry hole over here. This is not one quarry. This is two quarry holes, but I've removed the middle in between them to make it one gigantic hole. The whole point is to eventually, if we go up a little bit further, look, I want all this anywhere you can see now, like, I don't know, it's not that far, I don't have far render distance, but I want it all to be gone. Nothing but bedrock. Bedrock, just completely bedrock. That way, when we decide to set up a tower, a mob tower, whatever we decide to do, we don't have to deal with any sort of spawning, or maybe make a slime chunk, a slime farm, whatever we decide to do. It will make it a little bit easier on us. To switch this out, this is now all just even. I just have to add one thing back here, but this is now all an area for thing. Just give me 1 second, guys. Sorry, guys. I had to sneeze. I didn't want to do it on camera. But so I've completely got rid of all the chests around here in the middle. Added in this very cool brick. This is quarry stone from Railcraft. It's really awesome. It's slabs, so we have nothing that spawns on it, which is great for us. And it's well lit, so they wouldn't spawn anyway if it was regular blocks. But over here, let's go inside. I've cleaned up this inside, moved over these, got rid of my old shell, put them on the side for right now. Let's start in my chunk loader in case I decide to leave the area. We've now organized this setup completely. The chests aren't over there. Over here we have living. This is all living chest. Anything that I believe is alive. So mana beans, bushes, eggs, whatever you think would be a live object. And here I have tools, necessary blocks, anything that you really don't want in AE network, since each individual. So like if you were to put this in here, it has its own metadata. So it would say this has 27 uses left compared to something that has 100 uses, so you take up 2 slots, and each usage as left has its own different metadata. So it would just completely have like 10 different tools and only stack one at a time. So you have like 50 slots being used, and each one of the things only had 63 total spots it could use. So it's really cool. But now we have this power going. In here we have ME cable that's hidden in a block with, these are called, let's see if I can think what it was. Let's find it real quick. It's from Buildcraft. So how about we just do this? At build structure pipe. It's a facade. And these are really cool. You just build some cobblestone structure pipes, which is transport pipe with some gravel, and then you stick that into an assembly table, whatever you want. Usually they have there's 206 total combinations you use. Stick in there, and an assembly table takes 2 seconds, and you're doing good. So it's really, really good, easy for quick usage. Let's go down. Come on. Down here, I've completely removed some of the area, and instead we have this clay. We have cables behind here that just zoomed in. You can't see them because of the facade. Really awesome. So down there we have our storage. What we store here, we could collect it from here. Here's a crafting monitor and an ME assembler chamber, which this is used for auto crafting. We'll get into that for 1 second. Over here, we now have, this will be storage for all our drives. Every single one of our drives will have, we have 4 empty right now. 6 are full, well not full, but have storage in them. So that's really good. 2 of them are, one we kept as the ores, and then one is the ingots of dust and gems. We have 2 trash cans. Okay, this is pretty cool. Since AE just needs to be hooked up to one of the cables, they all need to be connected together for them to work. Well, here we have the 6 things, but on the sides, as you see, we have it connected to the network so we can pull out items. We have 2 export buses, which takes items from the network and throws them in wherever you have them. If you have a chest, you could do whatever you feel like. Right now, I have it exporting all this cobble and stuff from Geostrata and regular Minecraft cobblestone. I have it just ditching right into the trash can. It deletes it. No storing room inside our AE network. So that goes into what I was saying about storage space. And over here we have algae, dirt, limestone, stuff I don't need on me. Down here we now have automated for our furnaces. We're getting power from underneath. We can stick whatever we want to smelt in these item hoppers. It gets sent into the redstone furnace, and since we have it exporting to the right, it sends everything we want finished smelting into the chest. Over here we've got the furnaces. This now is input. You put the ore you want to input in here. It smelts it, sends it into the induction smelter, where this sends it up to the chest, and that way you're done with that. Okay, so right now what I decided we're going to work on, at least try to start working on this episode, is automation for our AE network. This thing is full. I'll show you real quick. It's going to disable. Hopefully we can see it. It is 3 long. I have no idea what. Oh, okay, yeah. It's 3 long. The nine total spaces inside. Inside the 9 spaces, I have 9 crafting CPUs and 9 pattern providers. And what this allows us to do is, once you see this fully done, we have a automation chamber, I should say. I don't know the exact name of it, but I know to get started, we're gonna need, let's go to applied. Let's go to the first thing. The first thing is the pattern provider is what I was showing you inside. We're gonna need a pattern encoder. So let's go over here, find the pattern encoder again, click on it, shift left click, and let's see, we need 1 item. What do we need? We need this. So, oh, looks like we need 2 items. So, let's grab some more of this dust, and then we should be able to make this 1 conversion matrix, 1 pattern encoder. There we go. We take this pattern encoder, stick it right there for right now, and this will allow us to craft what we need, what we want. So I want to be able to automate this with ore. So one of the things that we're going to need is a pattern, and these are made actually pretty simple, I'm pretty sure. Let's see if I can find it in here. Pattern, blank pattern, there we go. Shift left click, grab a couple of these. 7 should do for right now. Okay, stick it inside the pattern encoder. You stick it right here, and what you do is you take a ore. So let's take 1 iron, stick it in here. It makes a ghost image copy of the iron, so you don't have to leave the iron. You still have an inventory. I'll pulverize this really quick. Won't let it smelt. It should come in here, and here we go. Then we can say this makes 2 pulverized iron. You double click, right click, by the way, if you want that, if you want double, and you click encode, and you simply take this and it says 2 pulverized iron with 1 ore. So you can send that into here, and now it knows how to make it, but it doesn't belong here. I mean, this is where you would stick, like, let's see if I can get some wood. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's grab the wood and stick it inside. Clear this. 4 wood. Encode makes a crafting table. You take the crafting table, toss it in here, and look, you can tell if it needs to be in here or needs to be an export bus or one thing. We'll get to it in a second. It'll show you that it's craftable. So now if I go to sort by, let's see, let's just go to craftable. I can say I want 2 of these. Begin. So any second we should see, we go back to here, we go to crafting tables. We now have 4 of them. I only had 2 before. So now that allows us to make whatever we need. Say you want to do sticks. So one of the things we're gonna need to be able to make this thing we just made to work is we're gonna need a export bus, or ME interface they're called. Take one of these, so we're gonna need another one of these. Hopefully I can make it. Yes, there we go. Might as well make 2 while we're at it. Make the ME interface. Grab this. We need some cable from ME, or Applied Energetics, ME for short. Let's see if we can make a couple of these. We're gonna need some more flukes dust. Luckily I have a ton of stuff for it, so this should be good. You could color it, and each one, I think you got like 10 different colors, I'm pretty sure. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different colors, which will allow you to okay, for right now, let's just do this. I'll remove this so I can show you guys. We can send it. So, send it like this. And break this real quick. Here we go. Stick down the ME interface. This will eventually go. I'll find a way to hide it. I'm just showing you for right now. We stick this pattern in here. And there we go. It's green. I mean, there's no red thing, so we understand, oh, we could do this. So now I could come over here and I say I want dust for, let's go to craftable. Let's go here, close this, and say pulverized iron. Well, it's not, I would call this, but it's pulverized iron. So you say, I want 8 pulverized iron. Click it. It will send the pulverized iron into the pulverizer. It should send it into the pulverizer. If we look at the crafting monitor, it says crafting, currently crafting pulverized iron. And I have no clue what. Oh, because probably. There we go. Pulverized iron. I had the input off. So there we go. Since pulverized iron inside. Now, what if we want to get the items out? Well, that's a whole different story. We're gonna have to, like right now, they're going into the smelter. So let's build another one of these things. Not this. What we're gonna need is a export bus. So we go here. Let's see if I can find it. Export bus. We need a basic export bus, which means we need one of these, and then we're gonna need regular export, and this should allow us. Oh, we're missing a couple things. Export bus is, we're missing a piston, so one piston, and then we should have them if we just stick one of these in here. And this is an export bus. So what we do is we can stick it inside here. And let's turn off this, so no input. Just so I can show you guys. This needs to be connected to the network, so I'm pretty sure you can do this. If not, we go try a different way. Let's just grab some more iron so we can show it. Iron. Let's just craft, I don't know, 5 more. That's fine. It should get sent into the pulverizer. And then export bus should pull it out. Of course, I think it needs to go on the side, so we'll do this real quick. No thank you. Switch this out to a export. Then what we'll do is like this. Send it up. And hopefully, if this works, it should export pulverized iron. Maybe it needs to be, let's try this. So this should send out to the network if I created the right thing. Basic export bus. It should export iron. It's not. How weird. Let's try this. Remember last time we had it messed up. There we go. So this should export anything out to the left. Let me try this. Just take this and grab the export bus. We'll take it, try to put it on this side, and then we'll say this is output. Disable these two. Maybe. Well, fine. I'll be it. That was a fail. Fail type. I'm gonna go get killed or whatever. Cursed. Let's see how fun that is. Maybe I should teleport to her. What the fuck is that? Oh, excuse my language. I'm sorry. I do not condone that language. No, yeah, I do. What is that? That's an... Oh, I'm out of here. Come on. Hit me with your best shot. Hit me. To get that back. There we go. Hit me. Ooh. That thing is dead. That didn't do much damage to me. Poison. Poison. Okay. Trying to poison and kill me. I knew it all along. That's all she wanted to do. Let's stick this in here. So much junk in inventory. I'll have to fix that in a minute. Let's go back down here. I'm trying to figure out. Maybe I need a better export bus. So you know what we do is go in here. Stick it in here, and let's get the precision export bus. Oh, I need the export bus. Did I stick it in? Precision export bus. Basic import export bus plus a basic processor. The bus should be in there. Oh, because I'm looking at only view that. Let's go here. It should be 1. If you go down, it goes by number. I have to go by number. So there's the basic export bus. Precision. I got 9. Thanks. I got 9 gas tiers, which, oh man, those are useful. So let's try this precision export bus. We can have it export, always active, move stacks of items. It just does not want to export. Well, let's try this. What if we stuck a chest? I can grab one. I have a couple chests. Chest. Just grab a regular vanilla chest. This should export to the chest. If I'm correct. There it is. And now if we do break this, stick down the precision export bus, and we do always active, it's not exporting. How weird. Give me a second. Okay, don't make fun of me. This was an honest mistake. Anyone could have made this mistake. So guys, I told you about this. Exporting is exporting from the network. Importing is from importing to the network. So we need is an import bus, which means we're going to need another one of these. Create 2 of them. Then we're going to need the precision interface. What are we missing? Oh, one of the cables. Let's grab the cable, make another interface, to make an import. Oh, gotta make the actual import first. Let's go here, import, basic import. And what are we missing? Basic import. Oh, we're missing one of these. Okay, so basic import. Take this, stick it right here, and then stick down the cable, and anything in there should get pulled into. Here we go, pull. There's the iron. There we go. So now what we're doing is creating a network, creating a loop right here. I could delete this. So with each one of these, I hope this was kind of a little bit longer, so but I hope that I can explain this. Is you now can export items from you're anywhere in your network as long as it's connected. Like I told you, it doesn't have to be connected anywhere but inside your network. So as long as they're linked by cable, by sitting next to each other, they're powered from the network. And this allows us to export the memory interface, exports a pattern that we want, or iron dust, and it exports, and then we stick it in with an import to import it into the network, import, and then we can import it. But what I want here is I'll probably switch this out and have them, each one of them, be automated, so you don't have to just get dust, you can make the whole pattern. As you can say, remember we had 4 chests last time, so crafting table. If I take out 4 of these, oh no, we need to craft another one, sure, begin. There we go, we now have another crafting table. What's really cool with this is later down the line, you could just create whatever pattern you need. At the same time, if you need something like this, where we'll keep making this over and over and over again, we could just say, oh, if this product needs it, it will auto-craft it. So you don't have to sit there and deal with making each one of the items. I hope you guys found this informative. I hope to see you guys like, comment, and share with your friends if you could. I will see y'all next time. Real quick before we leave, we are using a lot of power. Let's see if they have RF. No, they don't. But we look at Buildcraft. We're using it's stored 2,000. We're using 13 megajoules a tick, which is not that bad. We have honestly a lot of megajoules to share. As we're powering down here from Resonant Flux, and it's being powered through thermal expansions, Redstone Energy Economy, and converts it to Buildcraft. But I will see y'all next time. Y'all have a good night, and goodbye.